watching the show, I have to mention, it was so cool to be like, we interviewed this talent, we interviewed this, we interviewed this, we interviewed this. I think I counted 6 different people we interviewed on the show. I mean,
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about Gun Club,
Thunder.
Griff Garrison, Thunder Rosa, both these meat men right here, 10. I mean, that's 6 just right there. So it's fun just to be able to see people we've talked to and we are big fans of succeed and really shine in AEW. And in this match, once again, anytime John Silver is in a match, whether it be singles, trios, tag, the guy stands out. He's one you're captivated watching Johnny Hungy because his personality is so over the top. His moveset is outstanding and so fun to root for. Reynolds as well. I mean, their combo offense is so fun. The combo offense between Johnny Hungy and Alex Reynolds is just spot on. Sometimes you have to rewind it because you're like, what just happened? It happened so fast. But these guys are so fluid. Great chemistry. And
love seeing Silver and Reynolds get some TV time together, man. Because I mean, Johnny Hungy's got that personality for days where everybody knows this guy is a star and he's a lot of fun to watch. But I kind of have that like soft spot for Reynolds. I think the guy is really, really good at what he does, and our conversation with him is still one of my favorites that we've had. Just you could tell
that guy was so cool.
Yeah, just a cool guy who loves the business. You could tell he's just happy with what he does. It's just guy you can easily root for, and it was cool to see him getting a main event spot tonight, and to see the Dark Order, the home team of AEW, represent the way they did. I don't know, man. I just think that these guys, the more opportunities, I love the trios format. The more opportunities we get to see the Dark Order out there working together, using that, like you said, that ability to work off of each other, that fluid, because they've been together so long, that fluid nature together. It worked really well off of Red Dragon because those guys too, as a heels, those guys have been together through thick and thin for years now. Love seeing, like you talked about, that pinball, that fluid tag team format that they had works really well off of each other.
Yeah, it was fantastic, man. And to counter them, I liked how, if you've been keeping up with BTE, like the storyline with Adam Cole Bebe and the Dark Order and John Silver and Alex Reynolds is some of the more funny things that we've seen on BTE so much, in bed with them. And I don't know, Adam Cole's kind of torn. Like he used to hate them, and now he's kind of torn, like seeing them as friends. And so it didn't play too much out of here in the match, but 2 weeks ago, Kyle O'Reilly and John Silver got in an air guitar and air bass off.
Oh, nice.
John Silver, if you notice, he did a little bass riff, air bass riff right there in the match. So little things that you get if you pick up if you're watching BT. But Adam Cole was playing that true heel, in this match, running away from the champ nonstop. But he had the last laugh, man. I mean, he got the victory over the team. And, this is, like I've said, like, I can't imagine. I think Adam Cole is eventually championship material. I think TNT championship would be fantastic around him, the way he would be like a fighting champ, because we've seen him in the ring almost every single week since his debut.
Every week.
So he'd be one of those fighting champions that I would love to see. Dethroning the other Adam, I can't imagine that. I think we're in for just the infancy of Adam Page's run right now, and he's had stellar runs, and this is going to be another notch in his belt.
As a champ.
I mean, so many top tier guys, as it should be, because you're the world champ, are that he's going to be going through. So this one will, I think, be a fun match, and I don't know if the Young Bucks are going to come out, and then you'll see something that happened earlier in the show with Red Dragon and the Young Bucks, and this could spark inner turmoil with the Super Elite or not. But I think the overall story of all this is very exciting, and I can't wait to see this match play out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that the point about the Adam Page's championship reign is obviously guy's been incredible to this point, but like if you're an AEW diehard, the world championship reigns have been they've given their world champions time, and they made it.
Yeah.
The climb to the top of the mountain is hard in AEW, and they've rewarded those who have gotten to the top
a big climb
with some incredible runs. And I think that we have a ways to go before Hangman gets knocked off the horse, knocks off the saddle, so to speak. But this has been really, I think, like a fun build. One of the builds of the pay-per-view that's actually, I think, been one of the more that's been developed over the course of the weeks. We've talked about, felt like Revolution just snuck up on us, but we've seen this one play out for a little while, and they've been building in the story really well. So I'm excited to see these two in a one-on-one, no nonsense type of matchup, because their styles are going to be very different. And Adam Cole works best when he has the ability to draw on the fact that he's a dirtbag, and he can have his buddies help him out. So
we'll see those guys come out, I think.
You know that there's going to be a lot of shenanigans in that matchup. Should be a fun one to watch as a fan, to see how Hangman navigates the tricks that Adam Cole has up his sleeve to retain. I think that's going to be a fun little match to see our champion, because that's been the story of Hangman's title reign so far, is how can he overcome insurmountable odds. He's going against the best in the world, Bryan Danielson. He's going in a death match against the Murder Hog Monster.
He beat the best bout machine.
One-on-one. It's going to be interesting to see Adam Cole, a mastermind, a guy who likes to pride himself, much like MJF, on being 2 steps ahead of his competition.
Usually
how is Hangman going to respond to that? It should be a lot of fun.